Hi, this is MJS Pawan. Welcome back with one more video. In the previous video, we have seen about the counting how one can count and principle of counting. Also, the some of the problems we have solved that is related to addition rule and also the multiplicative rules. In this video, we will discuss permutation and combination and few example related to it. Firstly, permutation. Okay. What the meaning of permutation? So we have seen in from class 10, like it is an arrangement of a set of object. It will be it a definite order. Okay. It will be better if we write an definition. It is an arrangement of arrangement of a set of object or elements. We know what is the element in the previous video we have seen. Element in, I will write in this some definite order. Some, okay, sorry. One second. Some definite order. Okay. In some definite order. Okay. It is a definite order. In the definite order, there are two kind, like it has a repetition is allowed, repetition allowed, and repetition not allowed. Done. Not allowed. So I will make this as a some rule. Like I will state this as rule 1. Rule 1. So what does the rule 1 tells is n distinct objects or elements can be arranged in n factorial ways. That is formula npn is equal to n factorial divided by n minus n. This is what the formula we have. Usually we have npr is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, right? So here r is equal to n. So in that case, this becomes n factorial divided by 0 factorial. 0 factorial is 1, so this will be n factorial. Done. So now let's see the example for the better understanding. Example 1. Consider the arrangement of a letter A, B, C. Arrangement of letter A, B, C. Okay. In how many ways this can be done? Okay. The question is arrangement of a letter in how many ways? How many ways? Okay. Here we have a three letters, that is A, B, C. There is a three elements. So the number of ways is 3 factorial. What is the 3 factorial means? 6. It is a 6 ways. So how? A, B, C, A, C, B, C, A, B, C, B, A. Okay. Then B, C, A. 1 2 3 4. One more is there. There is one more term left, that is B A C. So there are totally 1 2 3 4 5 6. So there are 6 ways of arrangement. Okay, now let's consider when the repetition is allowed. Repetition is allowed. Here it is not repeated in the same place or same arrangement. So when the repetition is allowed, so what does it becomes? Suppose A B belongs to 1 comma 2. So AB can be arranged as 1 comma 1 or 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2. Here you can see there is a repetition of term again and again in the same sequence. See, 2 comma 2 is again present, 1 comma 1 present. So here these two are the repetition terms. Now we shall go for second rule. Rule number 2. What this rule tell? That is number of permutation arranged in n distinct object taken r at a time. Here the repetition of element is allowed. So okay, we'll write the definition. The number of permutation, or you can tell what is permutation, is nothing but an arrangement. So number of arrangement of n distinct objects taken r at a time. Here the repetition is allowed. Okay, so what is the number of ways? That is npr is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So as I stated in the previous case. Now let's consider an example. uh, Example, in how many ways a books can be displayed? 5 different books can be displayed in a 3 spaced shelf. Okay, 5 different books, 5 different books, and the space is here allowed is 3 shelves. Okay, let's consider this 5 as n and this 3 as r. So these are the vacancy that has allowed, and this is the element number. So n p r becomes, n means 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial. This becomes 5 factorial by 2 factorial. So what is the answer you get? 60 ways. Done. Here there is a case when the repetition is allowed or repetition is not allowed. In that case, what you have to do is to just divide it by the element which has the common term in the both. We will see that also. There is one more rule also. Rule number 3. The number of permutation of n distinct object, of which n1 are one kind and n2 are second kind and n3 are third kind. Here the repetition is not allowed and order is more important. Okay, suppose there is an element of n1 type, again n2 type and n3 type. So here there are two conditions it should satisfy. First is order is significant, means important. Means suppose if I consider this again A, B, C term, we consider A to be in the first place only and B, C can be interchanged. So number of ways we can do this is suppose A, B and C, again B and C, sorry, C and B. So these are the only two cases it is possible while keeping A in the first place. Okay, there is one more condition here, repetition cannot be allowed. If that is the case, can't be done. When repetition cannot be done, how we can do this? Usually we will be having a marble related problems in the exam, so I will also going to do discuss that one also. Now how you can write this in general form? In the general form, this can be written as n factorial total, where n is equal to n1 plus n2 plus n3. So this is the total number of elements, that is n factorial divided by individual different kind, n1 factorial, n2 factorial and n3 factorial. Okay, now I'll consider one example so you can understand better. Suppose consider a letter, we usually use will consider one letter, that is mammal, MAMMAL. This is the letter. So this is how many ways this can be arranged. Okay, before solving this kind of problem you can note down here, there is a term m three times. So m, this is a first kind of type which has a three elements of same kind. Similarly, there is a, this is another type, first type, type 2, this has two elements of same kind. Again L is left, this is final type, it has only one element of same kind. So here uh, these are the repeated letters in the word mammal. So how you can write this term, how many ways this can be done using arranging this letter. So how you can write, this is the rule you can use. N factorial means total 3 2 plus 1 is how much, 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial divided by 1 factorial. So I have told in the rule 2 case, when we have the repeated letters or repeated word, you need to divide with number of repeated letter factorial. So this is that is the rule 3 which I have stated before. So now how we, what is the ways which has, you can write as 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial whole divided by 2 factorial into 3 factorial into 1 factorial. So 1 factorial is nothing but 1, 3 factorial 3 factorial, 2 ones are 2 twos are, okay, 2 ones are 2 twos are 4, next 6 fives are 30. Where I have done wrong, 1 second. Yeah, it is correct only, 60 ways. Okay, now we have seen the permutation. Now let's go for combination. uh, what is the combination? Here there is important thing you need to know, this order is doesn't matter. Okay, let's write combination. Okay, In combination case, it is also an arrangement of set of objects or element where order doesn't matter. So this is the combination case. Here also there is one rule. There is a rule. Uh, if again what we have considered in case of permutation, the number of arrangement we have considered. Here the number of combination will take. Number of combination of n distinct object taken r at a time. Here the repetition is allowed. Means repetition of same letter or element can be allowed. So in that case, what the formula becomes? Okay, we'll write the number of combination of n distinct object or an element taken r at a time. Here the case is okay. I'll write repetition is allowed. Okay. In how many ways? NCR ways. So how NCR can be written? NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times the r. In how many? Write out. In how many? Sorry. Or okay. Remove the in word. How many triangles? Sorry. Triangles can be formed by joining three vertices of triangle. Three vertices. Okay. 1 second. Three vertices of regular hexagon. So this is the case. So now construct a hexagon. Hexagon means 6 face. Benzene ring, you can tell. Okay, I will join this. So they are asking you to find the number of triangle that can be constructed ABCD using this hexagon. Okay, triangle has 3 faces. So I will consider this as a triangle. So there are total number of sides, that is n is equal to 6 sides, and here they ask you to consider only 3 vertices of a triangle, and the sides of a triangle is 3 sides. This is for hexagon, this is for triangle. Okay, here you can write ABC or BCA or CAB. Here order doesn't matter. Okay, order doesn't matter. So there is one thing you can notice, if your repetition is allowed, in that case it what happen? AAB, this doesn't give a triangle. How it can give? So A, again your A, again you consider B, so then this is a straight line. So here repetition is not allowed. Repetition not allowed. Okay, now what is the number of ways that can the triangle can be formed, how many triangle this can be formed. That is 6c3 is equal to 6 factorial 6 minus 3 whole factorial into 3 factorial. This gives 20 triangles. Okay. Now I will give one example, so you can solve it by your self. Write down the example. Uh, One more example too. That is how many ways. This is the marble related. How many ways? How many ways? Two red marbles are usually they gives as a apple or ball. So you can write consider whatever you want, but concept should be known. Two red marbles and three green marbles can be chosen from a bag or a box or a bag. I will consider a bag containing six red and eight green marble. So how we can solve? Okay, I will give the hint. We can solve here. Read the question once again carefully. How many ways two red marbles and three green marbles? There is a term and connecting this both. So that means it is a combination. Can be chosen from a bag containing six red and eight green. So consider now event or and trial. Two red marbles out of six. Bags has a six red marble and uh, eight green marbles. So from the bag we have taken two red marbles. So the ways are six. Sorry, six C two ways. Again three green marbles. Three green marbles out of eight green marbles from the box or bag. So it has 8C three ways. So the balls are identical. So you can choose any ball. Three marble. Okay, you can take marble, bag, apple, anything. So you should know the concept. So now we have taken two red and three green marbles. So what is the way this can be done? Is just you multiply these two events. That is 6C2 into 8C3. It has total, we can solve 840 ways. Okay, here you can see there is a trick you can use. You can solve individually and multiply, or directly you can multiply. uh, you can, my suggestion is you can do like this. uh, 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 2 will be 4 factorial. So you can write expand this till 5 into 4 factorial into 2 factorial into 8 factorial minus 3 factorial means 5 factorial. You can expand this 8 7 6 into 5 factorial divided by 5 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay, when you solve this without using calculator only, you can solve this. uh, 4 factorial 2 ones are 2 threes are okay, 5 factorial 2 into 6, this 3 factorial is 6, 6 get cancelled, and again 3 into 5 into, if you multiply this you will get a 840 ways. Okay, let's check. 3 into 5 into 8 into 7. Yeah, 840 ways you are going to get. Okay. In the next video, we will discuss some of the basic terminology related to probability. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Thank you.